Hey, what's up, YouTube family? Happy New Year. I hope you all enjoyed the holidays. Personally, it went by a little too fast for me, but it was the reset I needed to end a tough year. Anyway, a 2023 goal of mine is to be way more consistent with things I enjoy. One's makeup, so let's get started. I am doing a green shimmer eyeshadow look that I did for my birthday. Shout out to my fellow Caps. I started by using a small beauty blender from e.l.f. Cosmetics to tap in the Dermablend loose setting powder onto my brows before filling them in, and this helps keep them from getting oily throughout the day. With a spoolie, I brushed my brow hairs up to outline the bottom of my brow with a medium brown brow pencil. Because I couldn't find my Anastasia one for the life of me. This one is from the beauty supply store, and then use the spoolie again to brush down the brow hairs to outline the top of the brow. Now, everyone often asks me about my brows, like whether I get them threaded or waxed, and I no longer do neither. I stopped getting them threaded in college when the little patch at the arch of the left brow that I have never grew back. I switched to waxing, and the shape of how my brows looked after was always a hit or miss, so I began shaping them myself with brow razors and then trimming them with brow scissors from the beauty supply store. And here, to match the red wig that I'm gonna slap on at the end of this look, I am filling in my brows with a plum red brow liner. When that's done, I set my brows with a clear brow gel from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And then while that's setting, I prime my face with Milk Makeup's HydroGrip primer, and then go on to color correct my skin with the shade Balance from Live Tinted, and then blend that on out. Back to the brows. Using LA Girl's Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, I'm cleaning them up. And then I also brought it down to conceal my lid as prep for the eyeshadow application next. Once I've placed my concealer, I go ahead and blend that all out with a small buffing brush. For the eyeshadow, I start off using a small blending brush. I'm going in with a green shade from a old Sephora palette and placing that in the crease and outer lid of my eye. To soften the edges, I used a lighter green around the crease. And then I go in with a dark green to deepen the outer corners of my eye. And definitely remember that with every color that's being added, we're blending that in so that the colors transition smoothly. Now with a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm adding the shimmery green onto the lid. I'm not taking it all the way to the inner corners of my eye because I'll be adding an even lighter, it looks like a silver shimmer color there instead. Once I placed all the shades that I wanted onto my lid, I then went back in to add a bit more of each color and then did even more blending. Blend for your life, honey. Of course, my goofy ass ended up doing the most. I tried to incorporate this bluish green looking color, thinking that it would be cute, but it looked more blue than green. So instead of starting over, I went over it with a dark green from earlier. And boom, it looks even better than before. Now on to the face. Using a flat concealer brush, I applied Old Faithful 420 in the Fenty Soft Matte all over my face. And because I've been hearing so much about using setting spray between steps of your makeup routine, helping your makeup last longer on your face, I went ahead and sprayed my foundation brush before going ahead and blending out the foundation all over my face. Once that's done, I applied e.l.f.'s Hydrating Concealer in Deep Chestnut to the areas that I want to conceal and brighten on my face, and then blend that out. To brighten my face up a bit more, I also used Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer in Tan Sand under the inner corners of my eye, and then blend that out as well. Blend, blend, blend. The key is blend. Always blend. After I let that sit for about 1 to 2 minutes, using my beauty blender, I set my concealer with Dermablend's loose setting powder. Not long though, because I don't want to actually bake. So again, I leave this on also for about 2 minutes, and then I swipe off the excess with my foundation brush. Next, I'm applying Mob Beauty's Cream Blush in M71 to my cheeks. As you can see, you only need a little bit, but if you're heavy-handed like me, blending it out should soften it up, which you'll see that I'm going to go ahead and do with a clean brush. If it's still too much, try blending your pressed powder or bronzer into it as well. To bronze my face, I'm using Juvia's Place Bronze Duo in dark to snatch my nose and cheeks, honey. Here I'm also carving out my cheeks with my Dermablend setting powder again. And right after, I'm wiping off the excess. I don't let it sit long at all. Here with a small smudge brush, I'm adding the first green eyeshadow shade to the outer bottom lid of my eye, and then smoking that out. You'll then see I'm also doing the same with the other shades from the top of my lid to also match the same transition as well. Next, with a flat angled liner brush, I added Inglot's Black Cream Liner, it's the shade 77, to my waterline before going in with mascara. Always me with mascara, never fails. But anyways, once I go ahead and clean that off, I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying the mascara to both the top and bottom lashes for both eyes, and then we're on to lashes. Now, I did this video up close and personal so y'all can see what I'm doing better, since I often get asked about my brow and lash routine. So once the lash glue is tacky on the lash strip, I placed it as close as I could to my lash line. And then using my index finger and my thumb, I pinch both the lash strip and my lash together to make sure they're as close as possible. I do like the lash, but as you can see, looking at the end of it, it looks a little bit too long for my eye. But to double check, I was like, let's go ahead and put on the other one to make sure how both look. And yeah, I definitely didn't like how it looked, so I ended up cutting them down a little bit, and then I put them right back on. And then much better. I definitely didn't need the lashes overpowering all the hard work I just did on the eyeshadow job. To set the face, I used the Fit Me powder in coconut. And then lining the lips with the same medium brown liner from earlier. And then a light nude lipstick. And then to top it all off, the e.l.f. lip gloss, the plumping lip gloss in Champagne Glam. Lost some of the blush in the process, so I added it back with the pink brown powder blush from J. Lou Cosmetics. Then went ahead and fixed my nose ring a little bit. Then set my face with Morphe setting spray, and voila, we're all done. I popped on that wig like I said earlier, not gluing it down or anything because we're just taking pictures at home. And before I go ahead and take this wig off for the night, child, thank you and see you next video. Have a good one. Bye.